All right.
Well, Daddy, we're live.
Oh, we're rolling. Okay. There you go. I was looking at my phone like you're not supposed to do. Max,
Yeah.
what are we doing today?
Today, we will be interviewing each other. So I will be interviewing you first.
Nope, I'm going to be interviewing you.
Yeah, I'm just going how the script has been written.
Okay, I made revisions. So,
Yeah.
But first of all, where are we?
We are at a shared universe podcasting studio with the great and powerful Ming Chen behind.
There you go. I didn't prompt that. That was all Max. And what is this thing we're doing?
We are doing an interview.
Yes, but what's this format? Stu-ing it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. On the Stu-ing IT podcasting channel.
Yeah. Episode 9.
Uh-huh.
The Max interviews, right?
Yeah.
And for all of you interested, yes, we do have Dina here.
She's behind there.
She's right over here,
Uh-huh.
but she chooses not to participate, right?
Yep.
Okay, she doesn't want to talk. Okay, so Max, who are you?
I'm Max Greenberg.
I'm Stu Greenberg, host of the Stu-ing IT podcast. And should we jump right into the podcast now?
Yeah, sure. Let's jump right into it.
Okay, so even though I had it reversed on our sheet,
Yeah.
I want to interview you first.
Mhm.
Max, you're a fascinating individual.
Yep.
You have a lot of different interests and hobbies. Can you describe them to me?
A lot of my hobbies is like playing Fortnite, which I will be telling, which will be later.
Okay.
Will be later in the questions. I like sports and history, and I also do Boy Scouts.
Okay, so you like Fortnite,
Mm-hmm.
and you like sports,
Uh-huh.
and you like history, and you are doing Boy Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume you go to school too.
Yep.
You go to school, and we're going to do it virtually this year, right?
Yep.
We're
For
all-
about a month. We don't know what else is gonna happen.
We're going to see. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So out of Fortnite and sports and history and Boy Scouts, if you had to rank them, what you would say is
It would be history, Fortnite, sports, and then Boy Scout.
okay. Great,
Mhm.
great. And we had a long, successful Cub Scout career, right?
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years. And who was your den master?
Mama.
Your mom was, wasn't it? Yeah, that was great. And what did I do in the Cub
You were
Scout?
the popcorn colonel, and you pretty much helped sell the popcorn. You did the sales, which you're very good at because of your job at Bear.
Oh, nice.
For your,
Thank you. I
your
appreciate it.
Salesforce, your for the Salesforce.
So I showed my marketing skill and my market research skill in selling popcorn.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate the confidence you have, Max. And one of the things that I think was particularly exciting is how'd we do on the Pinewood Derby?
Oh yeah, we won the entire thing.
Yeah.
So
And how did we do that?
we followed the rules.
Mm-hmm.
We built a car, and we put some good graphite on it.
Yeah, and we followed the rules. We put graphite on it. We weighted it correctly, right? So we did well.
Mhm.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so let me look at my sheet. So, Max,
Yeah.
there are many different types of sports.
Yeah.
I am not a sports guy. Can you tell me what your favorite sports are?
My favorite sports are honestly baseball, football, because I have my Patriots right here, my Patriots mask.
Yeah.
And then we have hockey and basketball, and those are my favorite sports.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, we do have our masks available. We're just taking them off here. We're socially distanced and we're following the proper Corona rules,
From
right?
CDC.
We're very careful. So you're saying you like baseball
Mhm.
and you like football
And hockey and basketball.
and hockey and basketball. Which one would you like to talk about first?
I'll talk about baseball because that's the one that's happening right now.
Okay, and which team do you like?
I like the Yankees. I was introduced to them first, and we're doing pretty well. We won the last game thanks to some homers and some good pitching.
Max.
Mhm.
Okay, like I said, I'm not the sports guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it seems to me that the Yankees are a New York team.
Yeah.
and the Patriots are from New England.
Yeah.
How does that work?
So because like a lot of like on mommy's side, like some people like are born, like I know like mommy was born like in like the part where you can be a Yankees fan and like a Patriots fan.
So mom was born in the magic part of Connecticut that you can be a Yankees fan
or
and
a Patriots fan.
Oh, great. Well, that's lucky.
So
okay, cool.
I'm trying to make
now you see, I couldn't figure that out until Max explained it to me. So thank you. Okay, so we're talking about baseball. How are the Yankees doing?
We're doing very well. We're in second. We're in second place. We're playing. Today should be the last game against the Rays. We need to win this game to get a good shot to go into the postseason. So we're pretty much like they're I think in 16 teams. So it's still like first and second. So if you're like in first and you like clinch the division, you're moving on. And second, if you get like the wild card, you're moving on. But now like if you're in first or second, so it's like if the Rays are in first and the Yankees are in second, they move on. If the Orioles somehow get like a magic comeback or something and get into second, and the Yankees are in first, they move on. So yeah.
Okay, Ming, I think that there's potentially a new member of Puck Nuts here. I've listened to that podcast, and Max seems to be as knowledgeable as you guys.
Yeah, well, you certainly talk more about sports than we do. So yes, good job, Max. Good job.
True.
Because we have a sports podcast. We barely talk about sports. Enough.
That's great. Okay, so are we done speaking about baseball? I know you've actually been to a couple of Yankee games, haven't you? That's pretty cool.
I haven't seen. Yeah. Yeah, but.
Yeah, but obviously this season no one's going to a game.
Yep. 2021, I think we should be coming back, but there's not going to be an All-Star game. That'll happen in 2022, and the Dodgers will be hosting it this year.
Okay.
So maybe the National League might actually win an All-Star game for once.
Okay. Now, should we talk about football?
Yeah.
Much like the great Walt Flanagan, star of Comic Book Men, one of the stars of Comic Book Men, he loves the Patriots as well, and especially Tom Brady.
Yeah.
My very, very weak understanding of sports that Tom Brady is no longer with the Patriots.
Yeah, he was a free agent, and then the Buccaneers scooped him up like buried treasure, and they signed him to a deal.
Okay.
And also I've heard that that Gronkowski might be coming out of retirement.
Now, who might be?
Rob Gronkowski, one of the greatest tight ends for the Patriots.
Okay. Would he go to the Buccaneers as well?
I believe so. He may be signing with Brady as well.
So here's the dilemma, Max.
Mm-hmm.
You have Tom Brady at the Buccaneers. Mm-hmm. I think they call this tight end Gronk, right?
Yeah, Gronk.
Gronk might be at the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
So do you become a Buccaneers fan?
I actually still root for the Patriots, and then I also root for my backup team is going to be the Buccaneers if the Patriots have another 2019 season, which I'm not going to talk about.
So you're going to support the Patriots, the team, and the Buccaneers because of the players.
Yep, and also Dina's a Chiefs fan.
Oh, is Dina a Chiefs fan?
Yep.
But unfortunately, she doesn't want to join us, so we'll save that for another time. Yeah, I want to make it clear that the invitation was here for Miss Dina to speak, and she chooses not to, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we've talked about baseball and football. What's next? Hockey?
Hockey.
Oh my goodness. What's your favorite team?
The Devils.
The Devils. Mm-hmm. Also Walt Flanagan's favorite team.
Yeah.
Why do you like the Devils?
Because they're from New Jersey. I was introduced to them first, and also because they're pretty much they're close to home. Their stadium is in Newark, so
okay.
If I was gonna choose a hockey team, I gotta choose them. Also because the rules is you choose it with the closest you want to choose the home team. So
yeah. Well, and what's unfortunate is that Dina's dance team, the Edge dance team,
was going to dance there.
Was going to dance at the a New Jersey Devils
And then
game.
apparently they canceled from COVID, came back, and apparently they're in the post, and they magically go to the postseason.
Okay, but what we just had Dina's beautiful dance performance at TD Park ballpark, the minor league baseball stadium.
It's a privately owned.
Privately owned. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. So
some players are allowed to sign contracts with major league teams and come in
Can
and
I-
go into the league.
can I tell you what team I like? And I like the Devils because you like the Devils,
Yeah.
and also because Walt Flanagan likes the Devils. That's another story. I personally want to support the Seattle Kraken.
Why?
Why do I want to do that? Because let me tell you that all the people I work with will tell you when I have a study, when I'm going to do a study, a market research study, and we're ready to go out into the field to start collecting data from the physicians who are our sample. When I want the market researchers to start the study, I say, release the Kraken. Now, everybody says that if you like the Kraken so much, you should like the Seattle team. And I think their logo looks cool. And
I
that's
haven't seen their logo yet.
it's cool. It's very cool.
Awesome.
Okay. So we talked about baseball, football, hockey. What else is there?
Basketball, and that's it.
Basketball. Do you know that when I lived in Indianapolis in the 90s,
Yeah, you're a Pacers fan.
I was a Pacers fan, and dangerous Dr. Dan Lockhart and I used to go to games. So, yeah, we had a good time, except for that one time I fell asleep during a game, but that's another story. Okay, so
Are you still a Pacers fan?
I am not. I don't know very much about basketball. What is your team, Max?
I'm a Celtics fan.
The Celtics.
Yeah.
But going with the whole Boston theme.
Yeah.
Okay, and how are they doing?
Where I haven't checked into basketball yet. It's the postseason for basketball, and we didn't make it.
Oh, well, you're a busy guy, so
Yeah.
you only have a certain amount of capacity. Okay, all right. So, all right. Now, Max, one of the things that you didn't mention that you really are interested in, and you have the collector gene is Hot Wheels. Yeah. Can you tell me about Hot Wheels?
So Hot Wheels are Hot Wheels are they were released by Mattel in 1968 because the backstory I believe it was because despite the success of the Barbie doll, Mattel's the two founders of Mattel's grandkid, he didn't play with the Barbie doll. He played with a toy car that wasn't from their company.
Could that be Matchbox?
Probably. Or it could be Corgi.
Or Corgi, that's true. Yes.
So when they considered putting it, they had to have a lot of people to be a lot of cars to be formidable, and one of those was Matchbox from it was a British toy company, which after the success of the Hot Wheel, Mattel later to go buy, so they bought Mattel. I mean, not Mattel. Matchbox.
Okay, so how many Hot Wheels cars would you say that you have?
About 30 or 40 of them.
I think we could times that by 10.
Yeah.
I think we have more like 300 or 400, and that doesn't count the ones that I step on in the middle of the night when I'm wandering around. So okay. What attracts you when we go to the supermarket, when we used to go to the supermarket, but when you're selecting a new Hot Wheels car, what are the characteristics that go into you choosing that?
It looks good, and if it looks good, it has to have that aerodynamic look, or like that, to have the downforce to push on the wheels and suction it to the track to make it go faster.
Okay, and anything else?
And also I really like Mustangs. Mustangs are my favorite pony car. So if it's a Mustang, I'm probably gonna choose it over a Camaro.
Okay, and obviously I have a number of Batmobiles.
Yeah,
that's an understatement. So one of the things that we have in your room is we have a special set that
it's the Super 6-lane.
It's a Super 6-lane. Can you describe that to me?
So it's pretty much it's like a 6-lane where you it has a finish gate where it tells you who wins.
So it's a racetrack. Could we call it a racetrack?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do we? What do we do with that?
We pretty much we put like cars on it, and then we like pull the start lever, and then they race down, and then they have to like push like a thing that starts like the start date to say which lane won.
Yes.
And then it'll say like winner like lane 6 or something, and then it'll have like a crowd cheering and stuff, and for like the winning car, and then like it'll like disappear, ready for like, and then once it disappears, it's ready for the next race.
Okay, and we just recently got the Hot Wheel ID, right?
Yeah.
And what is that, Max?
It was like the Hot Wheels idea was like released in like 2018 because like a lot of like video games released like Fortnite was it was like trying to like compete with like Fortnite because like that was like Fortnite was entering like season 2, and that was like when Fortnite just started entering mainstream.
Okay.
So
and so what is the Hot Wheels ID?
it's pretty much like you can like scan them in and like into like the video game world, and then you can race them.
Yeah.
And like on like the video games, and like they have like an advantage.
Okay. So and I see, I think Ming is showing them that. Yeah. So and actually we got the portal, but Daddy can't figure it out.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna have to probably watch a video on how to scan them into into city mode.
I should just give it to you and you'll figure it out for me.
Yeah, I'll probably figure it out.
Okay, cool. All right. So anything else to consider talking about Hot Wheels?
Because like the 50th anniversary, like they released some very like cool cars, and I got one. It was like this truck, and it's pretty cool. So I was like recently when I was down in Atlantic City for my vacation, I picked up a new Hot Wheel,
Cool.
which was a Mustang. It's very nice.
Excellent. So, and I have to make a note that those of you who follow me on social media know that I really like the comedian Jackie Cation from California. I actually convinced her dad to paint me a picture of Batman. That's a long story, but Jackie Cation's husband, Andy, is also a Hot Wheels aficionado. So, this is a broader hobby than one might think. Okay, so Max, you were talking about Fortnite, and I only know about Fortnite what you have told me. So can you explain that to me?
Fortnite, they have a new season. It's like it's pretty much like a pop culture season.
Well, okay, let's take a moment.
Mm-hmm.
What is Fortnite in general? What kind of thing is it?
It's like a battle. It's like you can there's like a storyline to it, and then there's where you can play like different
So to take a step way back, it's a video game.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's a video game. Okay, because there's a lot of people who may not know that because they're not as knowledgeable as you, Max.
Yeah.
So it's a video game. And what do you do in this video game?
You pretty much want to eliminate different players to get a win in the wins don't do anything. Like it just pops up if you get your first win in the new season, it would say it'll be in achievement, and it'll say different things. And this season is it's a giant Marvel crossover with the comic superheroes now in their movie forms. So
and you did tell me that at one point in time there was a Batman crossover.
Yeah, in season 10 there was rift zones, and one of the rift zones was in Gotham City. Cool. So yeah, and you can get different Batman items Batarangs and Batman Grappler.
And I was listening to a Kevin Smith internet session, and he said that he and Jay might be in Fortnite. So maybe that will be my entree to the game, because right now you play it at Mom's house, right?
Yeah.
And we discuss it at our house, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Daddy, if you were to play on your phone, you wouldn't, because of the whole Apple Fortnite thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get into big detail about.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better not touch on legal issues.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that I would have to get another piece of equipment, another gaming system.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Or
Well,
like you can find like the Nintendo Switch or something like that.
okay. Well, maybe we'll talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have we covered Fortnite?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, one thing I know, and you mentioned it, is that history is one of your favorite subjects. What do you like about history now?
History's like it's like you get to like see like the past and like what we did to like survive and to like get to like this moment in time.
Okay.
So it's very nice to see like oh, they did that to survive. Oh wow, that's cool
Yeah.
moment.
Do you have a particular period in history you like?
I like any like thing of history. So it's just like it's like very like history's just like it's just like a very nice nice. It's like pretty much like they're like they pretty much like you know what I mean.
I don't, Max. Can you tell me? Well, let me say this,
Yeah.
is that much like we said that you could be a member of the Pucknuts podcast,
Yeah.
KP Burke and Larry, Max is gunning to be on American Loser, okay? Because he is a good history expert. So perhaps,
Yeah. I recently finished watching this like on the show on Netflix. I pretty much just showed like footage of like World War II and like they like colored it in, so it's like it was very interesting.
it was World War II or was it World War One?
Two.
Okay, and that was interesting to see.
Yeah. I believe there's a Cold War one that I'm gonna try and watch.
A Cold War one?
Yeah.
And you find this very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, what are one of the things that you and I have been doing something as much as we can when the weather's nice? What have we been doing?
We have been walking, and I recently joined the Workout Avengers. So.
The Workout Avengers. Yes, exactly. We have Scott and Chris and Bob and me and Max. We are the Workout Avengers, and we've been walking. And once again, let me be clear, Dina, you have
gotten the invitation.
You have gotten the invitation, but you have chosen not to join us.
I don't like walking.
Okay. Here is a note. The most athletic one of us doesn't want to walk.
He does dance for like 70 like plus hours.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So, Max, have we covered the major issues that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah.
Would you like to start interviewing me now?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm ready for your questions, Max.
Okay. So we were talking about video games from our age, and like I said, like I like history. And I would like to time travel back to the like the 70s and the 80s when I was like apparently Daddy said it was like the time of Evil Knievel, like trick shots. When you weren't doing trick shots on like a rainy day or so, and you came to play video games. What video games did you play when you were little?
Okay, well, actually, when we started out, there was only Pong, which was like 2 paddles, and the ball would go across, and you'd bounce it. Please stop that. Okay, so you would bounce the ball back and forth, and then you would have cabinet games, which you actually had to put quarters into, and there was like Pac-Man, and but my favorite game, which actually we play at Yestercades in Somerville, and there's also Yestercades in Red Bank, but I don't know if they have that. But what I particularly like is a game called Battle Zone, where you're looking through a viewfinder, and it's like the green line, the vector animation, and you're moving 2 joysticks, and you are shooting at tanks and spaceships, and that was my favorite game. Then at some point in time, Grandma and Grandpa got me I think it was, I don't remember which brand it was, but it was a triangle. And on one side was a steering wheel, and on one side was a gun, and on the other side was like the Pong thing, and you had these triangular cartridges, and you would put them on the top, and you could play games that way. And that was very simple, very not very complicated. So I played that, and then in college, I had a friend named Steve who ran the arcade, and we played like the laser disc games. They were called like a Dragon's Lair, and basically it was a choose your own adventure where you could go one way or the other, and animation would play. And I believe that was from Don Bluth's studio. And then, but basically, that's the sort of thing that I like to do. I know that when we're at the arcade, we also like to play hockey, right? We play the hockey with the rods,
and then there's Spy Hunter. I like to play.
Oh, Spy Hunter is great. We love Spy Hunter, don't we? But in general, what we would say is that if you wanted to have a fun time with arcade games, you could go to Yestercades in Somerville or Yestercades in Red Bank, and you pay like a certain amount of money and you have free play. And then they also have pinball machines. So it's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay. So, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to?
Yep. So I heard that you're one of the biggest Batman collectors, and
okay.
What period in time did you say oh wow, Batman's cool, I'm gonna start liking him, and in your lifetime?
That's an excellent question. What happened is when I was your age and a little bit older, I would read all different types of comic books, and DC, Marvel, Richie Rich, I would read all of them. I wish I had some of them back, because I remember we had a couple of the original Alan Moore Swamp Things, and I would really like to have them back. But then what happened is when I was in college, especially my sophomore year, or it was either my sophomore or it might have been my junior year, when I became friends with Uncle Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Jonathan and I would go to Mr. Monster's Comic Crypt in Easton, Pennsylvania. I went to Lafayette College, and I started getting more and more comics then, and started focusing a little bit more on Batman. And then I graduated from college, and I went to Virginia Tech for graduate school, and it was right around 1989 where the Batman movie.
Yeah, the Michael Keaton one, which I've seen.
Which we just watched last night. So when that movie came out, something really clicked in me, and I was like, I really like this guy because he is a hero who made himself a hero. He's like, well, of course he's a billionaire, which helps, but he was like, I'm going to be a hero. And he trained himself, and he studied, and he did all these things, and he made himself a hero. So that's what I liked a lot about him. And then it just got crazy after that. And, it just became an obsession with me. So much so that I was at a conference because, I'm a market researcher. And
you're the sales forecaster.
Among other things. And I'm on the advisory board of a market research conference, and I introduced myself to the keynote speaker, and he goes, "Oh, I know you. You're Stu. You're a good market researcher. More important, you're the Batman guy." There's nothing wrong with being a Batman. And then I have to tell a story, is that when I applied to be on Comic Book Men, I gave my suggestion was that I have a lithograph and a letter from Paul Levitz, who was the head of DC Comics, and I know a consultant named Joel, and Joel is Paul's cousin, and I'm sitting at my office. I worked for Pfizer at the time. I get this package from DC Comics, Dr. Greenberg, and I opened it up, and Paul wrote me a note and said, "Oh, well, Dr. Greenberg, my cousin Joel said you like Batman, and I hope you like this lithograph." I actually had that lithograph already, and I had them both framed, and I said when I applied to Comic Book Man, I was like, I want to show these two things and sell the lithograph that doesn't have the Paul Levitz letter. And I was told by the casting director, that's Batman, it's too comic booky. I said, the name of the show is Comic Book Man. But in the end, I ended up doing the Kreskin game, which allowed me to talk to Kreskin and get my picture taken with Kreskin. So, as I say, everything works out for the Greenbergs. So, okay. So, I hope that explained that. Do you want to go to the next question?
Yep. What was like a day in the life for you when you were like a kid?
Well, okay. Well, what happened is when I was growing up, we would get up in the morning and Grandma would make Aunt Aileen and me breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would get on the bus and go to school. And, I was in West Milford. So, and I was in the Oak Ridge part of West Milford. So it was a long bus ride. And I would go to school and I'm talking about like high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did after school activities. I was in the musical and I did that. So the late bus had to go all over West Milford. So it was like a 2-hour bus to get home. And then I would come home and we would wait and Grandpa would come home from work and we would have dinner. And then I would just read because I'm going to amaze you. There was no internet back then.
Yep.
There was no internet. So I would just read. And Grandma would come and say, time for bed. I would say one more chapter. So, but basically, that's the sort of thing that I did. I went to school. I built a lot of model kits.
Yeah.
I built airplanes and different spaceships. And I made a model city out of paper, out of cups and saucers and paper plates.
Yeah.
So, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. So when you were a kid and like Grandma or Grandpa, like whoever you were, took you to like your favorite destination, or even like now you take us to like the Mohican Sun for the annual Terrificon.
So what you're asking?
Is your what was your favorite destination?
Okay, well I think that you mentioned Terrificon, and that is really one of my most fun times during the year. Our good friend Mitch runs Terrificon, and unfortunately because of COVID we couldn't have it this year, but I really have to say, in terms of a show that I'm willing to drive for, that's the one show I'm really willing to drive for, because as you guys have been with me multiple times. Going to Mohican Sun, it's like a resort, and it's just a really fun time. And what we're going to do, I'm sure this will be over by 2021, and we'll go to Terrificon. And actually, Stu-ing It episode 1 took place at Terrificon with Mike and Ming, our good friend Tina Ramos, as well as a weird guy who just walked up and sat down, mystery guest. So I really like Terrificon at Mohican Sun. I miss very much the Garden State Comic Fest, which is not something that we sleep away at, but it's at the Menon Arena and we have a great time.
It's like a 40-minute drive from
yeah, that's fair. And then in addition, I was to different shows in Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm.
And shows that were down there. There was a Garden State show down there. There was the ACBC, the Atlantic City Boardwalk Con that our good friend Michael ran. And so, those are the sort of things. When I was a kid, we went to Chincoteague Island, where the wild ponies are on Assateague, and that was very fun. We went camping there. One of the places that I would like us to go is to Colonial Williamsburg, because there's also, I think, Old Dominion Amusement Park there. So chill out, Dina. We'll go to the amusement park too. And we have a good friend, Marta, who lives down in Virginia. And if we have a chance to go to Colonial Williamsburg, we can visit with her. So we also had fun when we went to Lancaster, right?
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was a fun one.
Wasn't
And Grandma and Grandpa have good friends, Pat and Lynn, that live up by Cooperstown. We went to visit them once. Once Corona is over, we'll plan a trip up there.
And also to see the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Of course. I think we went a couple of years ago. I think that you will appreciate it even more now.
Yeah.
So those are some of the places that I like, Max.
Now wrapping it up with the last question. What is your favorite? What was like? Because and on question 2, you talked about how when in your sophomore year how you liked how you started liking Batman. When you started liking Batman, what was your first piece of Batman memorabilia?
I got a lot of the Batman Happy Meal toys that came out in '89, and people were just giving them to me, and I was getting those. And then what basically happened is once I was working, I started getting a lot of stuff. And then when you guys were little, there was less time to do collecting. And now that you're older and you can join me, I'm getting more stuff. So, but
to catch up over the years.
Yeah, exactly. So, I can give you some of my favorite pieces of.
What were they?
Well, one of the things that I like is that there is the artist Shag in California. And Shag just did a Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes piece, and we have that in my room. We have the Shag piece. But a number of years ago, for the San Diego Comic-Con, there was a Shag Batman poster. It was huge, and there were only like 250 of those made. And I got that, and I really like that quite a bit because it's Shag and it's Batman, and it's pretty cool. And I think that's the one that Ming is showing right now.
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorite.
Yeah, that's the
That's in the dining room.
Yeah, that's like the best one. And then my opinion's a very good one.
And then also what I've enjoyed is when I've had the chance to talk to various artists. We didn't do it in person, but we have our friend Shad who did our Batman painting for us. And I've actually it was a good story that I talked to one of the early Batman artists, Shelley Moldoff, when I was in Indianapolis, and I got some artwork from him. And then there's our friend Frank's dad, Joe, who's the oldest Batman artist, and we have some artwork from him. So, I appreciate that sort of stuff. A lot of the unique things. And, of course, the folk art by the comedian Jackie Cation's dad, Elliot. So I've mentioned it on previous podcasts. I have art from, I just got art from Dan Parent of the Wonder Twins and Batman. I got something from Franco. So, I'm really trying to find interesting and unusual things, including the knockoffs. Now, the biggest Batman collector I know is our friend Art.
Yeah.
Art hates the knockoffs. Mm-hmm. I love the knockoffs. So I actually have a pink or red Batmobile that shoots BBs. And
I've seen that.
And that's down in the basement. I love that. So I like this strange and unusual Batman stuff. Mm-hmm. So okay. So in terms of you looking at the Batman stuff that I have, is there anything that I've mentioned that has caught your eye that you would say that is interesting to you?
I haven't I like the 66 Batman movie and all of the seasons episodes that you have.
Yeah, we have the whole set of the 1966 series, and
seasons 1 through 3. Seasons 1 through 3.
And we have the movie as well, right? So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, and are there other items that you find interesting, Max?
No, not really.
Not really. So
I can't think of them.
you can't think of anything.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of there's a lot of them. So Max, you had mentioned before that you had gotten a Hot Wheel on your vacation. Can you now you're with me now? We're having our staycation this week, and you were on vacation last week. What did you do last week?
Like last week, I went down to Atlantic City for 4 days. On the fourth day, we went to LBI.
Okay. Did you go to LBI? I thought that your friend, the singers, our friends.
We actually didn't go because there was a big bug problem, so they came up to Atlantic City. And
Okay.
we spent the day there.
Okay. All right. And what else did you do when you were in Atlantic City?
We also we didn't really go on the boardwalk that much.
Because of COVID concerns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
But did you go to the beach?
Yeah, we went to the beach.
Cool. All right. So, Max, would you say that there's any particular event that you're looking forward in the next couple of days? Like, I've told you what we're going to do. Is there anything you're looking forward to?
Well, I know on Thursday we're going to we're going to go swimming. And
you're going to go swimming at Mom's house tomorrow.
I don't know what we're doing on Friday.
We're going to go to Northlands.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Friday was Northlands.
Can you talk about what Northlands is?
Northlands is like the biggest train. It's like the biggest train collection in like the world. It's like the longest one, and then they also have like a big locomotive you can ride on it.
Yeah, it's Northlands with the Z in Flemington, and basically a gentleman named Bruce built this folk art world that is enormous, and what's that? And then he retired. Exactly, Dina. And then what happened is there was a gentleman, I believe his name is Tariq, who took over Northlands, and he bought it, and they've done a major renovation. Now, something out, and there are Legos there as well. Thank you for joining us, Dina. I appreciate it.
What?
Thank you for joining us. Can you talk into the microphone? No?
No, I'm not talking.
You're not talking? Okay.
Was she talking to the microphone?
All right, maybe next time. But so basically, this is a huge train display, and Tariq has gotten a crew of experts to totally renovate Bruce's vision, not removing Bruce's vision, but supplementing it and improving it and making it better. Exactly. So we are going to go to Northlands, and we checked with our pediatrician, Dr. York, and if we use our masks and we follow safe social distancing, we should be fine. So that's something we're going to do. And then we're also on Saturday. What are we talking about doing?
We're going to be going miniature golfing.
Miniature golfing. Miniature golfing, yes. And this is serious business, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I really want to go miniature golfing.
You want to go miniature golfing, Dina?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm so happy to hear that. Now, and Max, what do you feel your chances are at doing well at miniature golfing?
He's not going to win.
He's not going to win?
No.
Who's going to win?
I am.
You're going to win. Duh. You're going to win.
I've been practicing my putting skills.
You've been practicing your putting skills?
Yeah.
Secretly, because I haven't seen it.
What he uses is a metal antenna, and he used like a little
eraser.
memory phone thing.
You put a memory.
from a Skechers box, and then I had like a ping pong ball, and I was just putting it.
So
around.
you MacGyvered a golf set.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
DIY'd it.
So you feel pretty good about that.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to do that probably on Saturday, and then Sunday. What we're going to do, and this is particularly exciting. Our friend Joe has started the Wayne Toy Show back up, and it's in the. You don't want to go? Well,
famous
toy shows are boring.
Toy shows are boring.
Yeah, because all you do is look.
Okay, everybody, this is almost 12. 16 is going to kill me. But
I'll keep you. I'll keep keeping you alive.
you'll keep me alive. Okay, dude. High five. Okay. So we're gonna go to our friend Joe's toy show, which is now at the Wayne PAL, and then we're gonna go to Grandma and Grandpa for Grandpa's famous pancakes.
They're very good.
They're very good. Would you say they're good?
Yes.
Yes. And you don't like anything, so that's a high compliment. Grandpa's pancakes are okay.
Yes.
That
Although
means
the aftertaste, they taste like potatoes.
they taste like potatoes.
Yeah.
So here.
Duh.
I listened to the Ralph Report daily podcast, and Eddie Pence is the vice host, and he is convinced that McDonald milkshakes are made with potatoes. So
Yeah.
perhaps Grandpa makes his pancakes with potatoes.
He probably does.
By the way, Eddie Pence's Unspecial has just dropped. And I pre-ordered it. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but everybody check it out. It's super, super funny.
I need to check.
Well, I don't think you need to check it out because there's a couple of grown-up words.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the same reason why we're not listening to American Loser yet. So okay,
Maybe I like 18 or something.
well, you got to be older. And then okay, so that's the end of this week. What did I tell you that we're going to do on the 20th? What's the plan for the 20th?
The movie's pop-up restaurant is coming here. So
We're gonna go to the movies pop-up.
and then we're going to go to the secret stash.
Excellent. So we have a lot of good things planned. Would you say?
Yeah.
No.
So Dina, now that you're talking to us,
This is the first time.
what are some of the favorite things that you like?
Well, I like cats.
You definitely like cats. Now, can you tell me about your cat?
Well, so we got her from a crazy cat lady.
Oh my word.
Yeah. And her eye's damaged.
Her eye is damaged, okay. But you're taking care of her.
Yes.
And what's her name?
Rocky.
Rocky.
I have two other ones.
And what does Rocky stand for?
Rock star.
Okay, but you call her Rocky
Yeah.
For sure.
with an I.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And so she's your cat.
Yeah, she sleeps with me every night.
She when you're at mom's house. Right?
Yes.
You don't. She doesn't come with you, and you're.
No.
That
No,
backpack.
all she
wish.
does in like pillow form. We got
Okay.
custom pillow.
Well, you got the pillow that looks like Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay, and so and what are your other cats' names?
Annabelle and Finley. Finley's an outdoor cat,
Okay.
and he gets food from the neighbors, I think.
Okay.
Secretly. He also likes chipmunks.
Oh
Yeah. Yep. He murdered a chipmunk.
well, he's a cat, so I don't think it's murder. I think it's nature,
Yeah.
right?
And then Annabelle, after she eats a lot, she pukes.
Oh, well,
Oh,
That-
and-
you could say that about anyone.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
she
pretty much.
eats, and they also have the girls have this weird thing where about when the bowl's halfway empty, they mouth for more. So
Okay.
they call
go
it cat empty.
Okay.
This is empty for them, but not empty for us.
So we talked a little bit about your dance performance. Can
give
you
us a full
tell us
breakdown?
about your dance career?
Like the milestones.
Yeah. How long have you been dancing?
8 years.
Wow.
You know that.
Yes. I'm
But the folks at home,
I'm creating dramatic reaction.
yeah. But the folks at home,
For the
don't
folks at
know.
home. So what kind of dance do you like to do?
All of them, pretty much.
All of them.
Yeah.
So you like to do square dancing.
Ew, no.
You like to do polka dancing.
What's
Oh,
that?
No.
It's
So
German dancing.
yeah. So what kind of dancing do you like to do?
Contemporary, ballet, jazz.
Can you explain what contemporary is?
It's lyrical ballet and jazz.
What is lyrical?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't
Okay.
taken that in a while.
Well,
so I kind of forgot.
it's fantastic. So, but that's something you enjoy. You enjoy
Yes.
cats and dancing. Have you ever thought about combining the two, so you could dance with the cat?
I have.
You have.
I've made my Rocky dance.
You've made Rocky dance?
It was very interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How did you? Can you describe that to me?
So I played a random song, and the cat kind of just moved around.
That's awesome. And what other things do you like?
Pushing the cat.
What?
Pushing the cat.
Pushing the cat. I don't know what that is.
It's a fat cat.
It's a fat cat.
I'm a Finley.
Okay, I think Ming is going to show us what.
Yeah,
it is.
it's like that.
Oh.
Oopsies. It's like this.
Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah.
For folks at home, that's
Okay.
And then there's also like.
And you like this?
And then there's
We
also.
we don't have any of these.
I have some at my mom's house.
Oh, okay. All right. And so
And a big poster.
okay. And what else do you like?
Cooking and baking.
Okay.
And cookies.
And what do you like to cook? You said cookies. Okay. What project did you and I work on this week?
Mm-hmm.
What did we do to your room?
Oh yeah.
We
So we put lights up.
Yeah. So
yeah,
what-
they,
like
they
colored.
renovated the room.
we re- we we to-
Foley.
we redid the room.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Pretty much.
It's a work in progress, right?
Yeah, it's a whip.
So what
It's a whip, work in progress.
cool. So how do you feel about the renovation or the redoing of your room?
Fun.
It's fun. I think we did a good job.
Yeah.
What was your goal in doing this change?
I want to have more space in my room, number one. Number two, I want more furniture that's cool and it's in style.
Yeah.
Unlike the stuff I had before, which are now in Max's room.
Yes.
Max has a princess.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
Max also
Okay.
likes
Whoa.
Barbie.
Whoa. Those are fighting words. Let's say this. Let's draw these.
Max likes Barbie.
I don't.
But it's true.
You waited until the last 8 minutes to wake up and do this?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Apparently.
let's say that we're working on cleaning up the house.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, we took down all the stuff that you think is like for younger babies. We took out the baby stuff,
Most of it.
and we're working on the older stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
So-
I really want this egg chair thing. Except Daddy's having problems ordering it.
Yes, we're going to get you a hanging egg chair, but the internet is not cooperating.
Dina, for the folks at home and for me, what is an egg chair?
That's a valid question, Max.
It's in a chair that has a metal stand, and then this other thing hangs from it.
Okay.
That's what I'm using it for.
Okay. So basically,
That.
what it is
what
Ming
Ming-
Ming
what
is
Ming
showing.
is showing
Yeah,
us?
there you go. Yes, Ming, exactly. The top row, the third item.
that
Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to get, right?
That's what we're getting.
And what was the deal that I made with you over that?
It would be for my birthday.
It's for your birthday,
Yeah.
and when it gets to the house, what's going to happen?
I'm gonna put it
You're going to put it together.
because you
Because-
are not good at it.
I'm not good at putting things together, but you're very good at putting things together.
Yes.
So, and you know what? Even better, we'll see if Grandpa's feeling okay. We'll have Grandpa come and help. So you can put things.
Yeah.
Okay, you'd prefer to do it yourself because you're an independent person.
and
Yes, but Grandpa can help.
Okay.
Except I think he's
All
not
right.
gonna be able
So-
to do it.
So we're straightening up Dina's room. Your room is
It's an egg carton, basically.
well. We've actually Grandpa was nice enough to give us the vintage
like
milk
milk
cartons.
crates.
milk crates,
Yep.
and we've built a shelving
don't
unit out of
like
that.
Yep,
them.
they're very nice.
I don't
They're
like
very good for
them.
shelving units.
Okay, if you don't like them, Dina, then we put them in Max's room.
Yeah.
Problem solved. There are no problems, only solutions.
And
right?
everything works out for the green rooms.
and everything works out for the
Quote Daddy 2016.
Yes. So, are you excited about school's going to start next week? How excited are you about that?
I'm not excited.
Very not excited.
Very not excited. And we're gonna do virtual, right? But we can handle it. We did it in the spring. We can do it now, right?
Yep.
And we're super happy about it.
Yep.
We're super happy about going back to school.
Nope and
Okay.
nope.
Nope.
I didn't know what you were doing on the next question, so I just said yes. Yes, I say nope and nope.
That's honest, Max.
Yeah.
So,
Very honest.
what you talked about the pets you have at Mom's house. What do we have at the house I'm at? What do you have?
Fishes.
And
We
they're
have-
horrible pets.
The fish-
All they do is swim around. You
What?
can't even pet them.
Why would you pet a fish?
Because
What?
you can't even pet them. And first of all,
They're pretty
second of all,
entertaining.
They're entertaining.
They play fish jousting.
They play. Well,
we
actually,
have a big fish called Sylveon, which Daddy calls Bruce. It's
Well-
a girl, Daddy, not even a boy.
Well,
It's pink.
okay, it is pink,
I do want to,
but it's called a rainbow shark.
because the
Exactly.
bottom is a
Girl.
rainbow.
So if it's called a shark, its name should be Bruce, like Bruce the shark.
No,
From,
no.
from,
Sylveon, 'cause
from
it's
Jaws.
ginormous.
What?
And Sylveon's a fish.
Sylvian's a fish. Okay,
Yeah.
and what else do we have in the tank? We have Goldie the snail, except
Yep.
his shell isn't
Huge.
gold anymore.
It's
It's brown
yeah,
from all
Brown.
the
It
algae.
happens. It happens to all of
You
us.
should
Yeah.
really eat the
Yeah.
shell.
What?
You should really eat the algae off the shell. Then you'd be.
Yeah, but you know what? Goldie is so delicate. I don't want to hurt him by cleaning his shell.
Well, duh.
Well, duh. Okay. All right.
Also, he has this weird arm that he sticks out.
It's called a pseudopod.
also
is
known
that?
as a
That's the weird arm that the snail sticks out. And then what other fish do we have?
We have a tiny fish.
A tiny fish?
Swims around the tank.
that gets chased
uh,
by our rainbow sharks.
Yes.
Sylveon,
And
not
what's her
Bruce.
name?
Alexa.
Or
No,
or Quint?
it's Alexia, Max.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The city.
No, that's
Egypt.
Alexandria.
Oh, Alexandria. That's what
And-
it is. I'm sorry.
And then also we have one other fish. Where is that fish?
Oh, Beta. I don't even know its name.
no, it's Ace. No,
You don't know the name of that fish.
that's Ace the
No.
bat fish.
It's Ace the
second.
batfish.
The
Exactly.
second.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Charizard died.
Yeah, Charizard didn't do so well. And actually we had that other fish that passed away.
The
and-
first day.
No, there was another one that you didn't know about that I went to replace, and
Oh my.
I tried to replace the fish, and a deer hit my car, and it cost a lot of money. That fish cost a lot of money. But in any
God.
case,
Oh
But
yeah, I remember.
I wanted to
one.
protect you. Your fish had died. I didn't want you to be upset.
I'm not upset. It just died the first hour you even got it.
Okay, I was trying to protect you because I love you.
I didn't even know the fish.
Okay.
It didn't
All right.
exist. Then.
All right.
Sucks. You
So-
should've told
So Max, what do you think about this? This is a pretty fun session. Should we do this again?
me.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Next time if we do like a home podcast or something, maybe I can join and we can talk more about sports.
Okay. Now you had mentioned that eventually you would like your own podcast. What would a Max Greenberg podcast be?
It'd be very, very boring because all he talked about was the Yankees and the Patriots.
Well, it seems to me a lot of people would like that. Would you talk?
No. He has to talk about fun things. Like
Okay,
cooking.
Okay. Hang on one moment, please.
Oh,
So, what would your podcast be?
it would be I actually don't know what it would be. It would be like a sports podcast.
Okay.
Like it would be like a sports like pop culture thing. I talk
Oh,
about like different
please.
Okay.
things, and I honestly I don't know what the name of it's gonna be.
We'll work on it.
We'll
We'll
work
work.
on it.
Actually, it was. I had the advantage of Charlie Slatter, the actor, named Stu-ing IT. I was talking to Tina at Terrificon, and this was originally going to be a big bowl of stew, and both Tina and Charlie were kind enough to tell me that.
Yeah,
that
the name did not go well.
okay, so maybe Ming is the celebrity we're closest to. Maybe Ming can help name your podcast.
Yeah,
We'll work on it.
we'll work
It should
on
be
it.
named Max the Boring.
That'll get a lot of listeners.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking like maximum effort. Like
Could be.
that's one of Deadpool's catchphrases.
Could be. Could be.
I
All
actually
right.
have
Max,
the Marvel
um,
Deadpool skin, so hey, that'll work out.
That might work. Maximum effort. We'll play. We'll work on.
We'll work on it.
it, Max.
Okay.
Max
Okay.
Warren
Okay.
is
So
better.
Miss Dina, you're full of a lot of critiques. What would your podcast be?
I would never have one.
You would never have one, not because they're not super cool, just because you choose not to.
No,
No.
because they're really, really boring.
Oh my word, those are fighting words. Let's say you choose to express your creativity in another way.
What would it be?
No, dance, right?
No. It
No,
would be normal.
what?
Normal walking.
Normal walking.
Okay.
All right. So here's a thought. Don't diss the nice guy who's letting us do this by saying podcasts are boring.
What? It's
Hey,
true.
we made it. Hey,
Okay.
we're probably not going to be able to podcast ever again.
All right. So what I want to do is we're in the closing moments
Yeah.
now. What I want to say is that
Yeah. Also, wait. We got apparently according to the script, we have to mention our stickers and our merchandise.
what do I have, Max?
We have merchandise.
I have merchandise. So what happens is that if you send me a a stamped, pre-stamped envelope with your address, I will send you a sticker. I just don't want to have to pay postage for the 150 stickers I have, because that would get to be a little expensive. But
For the 5 people that are watching.
if you want a sticker and you send me an envelope with a stamp on it, I will send you a sticker. And if you really want it, I will send you one of
Our
the
pens.
the pins, the exclusive pins.
Can we showcase the new pens?
I don't
What pens? I thought you
I mean,
said
pins.
pins. Easy, relax.
Zip.
Okay,
Open it up.
okay. Oh,
Nope.
Okay.
I'll get it.
you'll get it.
No.
Okay, you're pretty active for someone who didn't want to participate.
This
Okay.
podcast is gonna be
Never
like one of
say
this
that.
We're going
podcast
off
has
the
to be
we're
like-
going off the rails.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm showcase one.
Okay, so here we go. If you send me a pre-stamped, self-addressed envelope, as much as they last, I will send you one of the beautiful
Pins in the
Stu-ing It
world.
pins.
I thought they were bigger.
What?
And these
I
are
thought they were
authentic.
bigger.
And these are
Okay.
the authentic merchandise
Like
of the Stu-ing
You
It
thought they were
podcast.
You know what? I am now appointing you the vice president of merchandising, and you take care of it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'll
Okay.
design it.
Well, this has been quite the interesting talk.
Also, that this also shows the true Stu-ing It spirit.
Yeah. And
Oh, wait.
and we should thank Ming, because he actually designed the logo.
Mhm.
So we certainly appreciate it. And gosh knows I've gotten a lot of use out of it. So thank you very much, Ming.
Hey, for merchandise.
So
Anytime, guys. Anytime.
I think I might ask. It's Chris who does the theme music, isn't it?
Yes,
I can-
Chris
oh.
Mad. Yeah, Chris.
Daddy,
Our
I can
friend
probably,
Chris Mad can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I help
I'm-
with the theme music, Daddy?
You can help with it.
Yeah.
Oh no! Do
We-
not let him help. It's gonna end up being like dun 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 dun, very 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 choppy
Okay.
because he didn't learn music.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll put it on our action item list.
Mhm.
So what I'd like to say, first of all, Ming, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. I have to say, Ming, you're a wonderful person, and we certainly appreciate all this.
Likewise, my friend, and you guys are welcome back anytime.
And I think what this hour just proves that anyone can do this. So if
Anyone
you
can do it. If you have the talent, just come down here.
even if you don't have the talent, just
You just have to talk. Pretty much.
this is our new way.
Different.
This is our new way of being creative. And if you want to be creative,
Don't.
Ming and Mike at Shared Universe in beautiful Eatontown, New Jersey, have at it. So thank you, Ming. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you for everyone.
Thank you, the fellow people in the network, Nick Franco,
Bye-bye.
KP Burke,
There's only one person.
the all the folks, John Ross, everybody from the Point Blank podcast. We certainly enjoy that. Max, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, Dad.
Thank
No,
you.
it hasn't
Oh,
with Max.
Thank you, Max. It's been a pleasure.
And
Dina, it's been an unexpected pleasure. Okay. Once again, everyone, this is 12.
No,
16 is going to kill me.
I'll come back for the res.
Okay.
Daddy. The res is
So
already big car.
with that, I think we're out, Ming.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.